afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Conrad Nagel. We welcome you to the sixth of the new series of Silver Theater dramatic productions. Next week, you'll hear Helen Hayes. And in weeks to come, Ginger Rogers, Betty Davis, Clark Gable, and others, playing in stories by America's foremost authors. Today, we're proud to present two Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer players. Our star, Franchot, and his leading lady, Rita Johnson, in the American magazine story, Hollywood Legend, by Vivian Bretherton. The story has been especially adapted for the Silver Theater by True Boardman and Forrest Barnes. Now the lights are being dimmed and the silver curtain is rising on the first act of Hollywood Legend, starring Franchot as Carrie Martin and Rita Johnson as Sandra Starr. The scene, Soundstage 7 of the Stolberg Studio.
Stop the cameras. No, Marcia. Must you concentrate on showing those perfect legs of yours? This is a dance number, not a stocking ad.
Oh, really, Mr. Martin? I wouldn't know. I've only danced this routine 20 times today.
I don't care if you dance it 100. You're going to do it right. Save the lights.
Save them.
Now, listen, Carrie. This dance will be all right if you'll just let me do it my way. Now, Carrie, darling, please.
Look, little powder puff, I'm directing this picture, and I'm responsible for the dances that go into it. This is supposed to be a new routine, do you understand? Not the same dance that's been in every picture since the birth of our nation, but new, a fresh Marcia Linden routine.
You can't talk to me like that. I don't have to stand for it, and I won't. Just for your information, Mr. Martin, I'll do this number my way or not at all. That's final.
So, it's final. Great. That saves us both a lot of argument. Tommy?
Yes, Mr.
Where's
Martin?
my script, the final?
Here, Mr. Martin.
Carrie, what are you going to do? Where are you going?
What do you care? As long as you resent my direction, I'll see to it you don't get any.
Carrie, wait. Carrie, darling, listen to me.
All right, Carrie, when you come in like this, I'm ready for anything. What now?
Yeah, there's your script.
What script?
Dance for a Lady.
Dance for a Lady? I read it. What are you talking about? It's in production. You're directing it.
I was directing it. I'm through. You can get another boy.
Now, Carrie, wait a minute. What's wrong with Marcia Linden now?
I didn't say it was Marcia.
And I didn't say you did. But when you're like this, it's always your girl star. And it's your own fault, Carrie. You shouldn't always be letting them fall in love with you. A woman anyway is poison, but a woman in love, I won't have some. Well, I asked you what's wrong with it.
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Of all the cardboard movie queens Hollywood has ever known, Marcia Linden's in a class by herself.
All right. What's she done now?
It's what she hasn't done. For 7.5 hours, I've been trying to get it through her head that a tap dance is not a game of charades. Look, Sam, why can't I get a star with some intelligence?
Intelligence? Sure. I'll find you one. I'll hire a detective.
Oh, I mean it. But why shouldn't I have a chance to direct someone who can act for a change? Look at Wolfkin. You give him girls...
Wolfkin? Now, look, Carrie, Wolfkin makes dramas. You make musicals. It's a different language.
That's nonsense, Sam. An actress is...
All right, so it's nonsense. We won't argue. Not while electricians and extras are sitting around multiplying the budget. Whatever it is you want Marcia Linden to do, I'll see she does it. If not, her contract is just scratch paper. Come on.
Where's Marcia Linden?
She left, Mr. Martin.
What? She left?
Yes, Mr. Martin.
Well, that tops it. Did she leave any reason? Did she tell you anything to tell me?
Yes, Mr. Martin, she did. Do you want me to tell you here?
Never mind. All right, dismiss the set. Send those extra dancers home.
What's the next call?
There is no next call. This sequence is out.
Now, wait a minute, Carrie. Think what you're doing. $30,000 for a set, and you throw the sequence out the window.
Look, Carrie, does it have to be Marcia that does this number?
What are you talking about?
Well, if it's just that you want the routine in the picture, maybe I know somebody else who could do it. I mean, there's...
Somebody else?
Did you ever hear of Tanya Orloff?
Tanya Orloff?
The ballerina with Nijinsky. Of course we heard of her. So what?
Just that her daughter is one of the extras on this set. And, Carrie, there's no dance that girl can't do. I've seen her. Why, she's
what if
terrific.
she can? I can't take some...
Now, Carrie, wait a minute. The $30,000 set, remember. Tommy, call the girl.
Okay. Sandra Starr.
Now, listen, Carrie. I know this is Marcia's picture, but just to say...
Yes, come here. Mr. Martin wants to talk to you. This is the girl, Carrie. Sandra Starr.
How do you do,
What's
Mr.
your real name?
That is my real name.
Go ahead, Carrie. She's all right.
You think you can do it?
Do what?
That dance. The one Miss Linden just walked out on.
I believe I could, yes. It's not a very difficult routine.
Okay. Tommy, hold those girls. Call everybody
But
back.
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
Why not?
In the first place, it's Miss Linden's number, and in the second place, I don't want to be a dancer. And in the third...
You don't want to be a dancer?
No. I want to be an
really?
actress.
Really? Well, I'm not interested in whether or not you have a Bernhardt complex. I don't want to do this thing any more than you do, but we've got a set full of people waiting. This routine's got to be in the picture, and we can't let the show down. So you're going to do that dance right now.
Oh, no, I'm not. Particularly not for you, Mr. Martin. You see, in the third place, I don't like your manners any better than Marcia Linden does.
Wait a minute, Star.
Let go of
Gary,
me.
easy now. That temper of yours.
Listen, Star, you don't want to dance. Then why did you take the job?
Have you ever been hungry?
Yeah. But that's not the point. You took a job today to dance. And if you're any kind of a trooper, you will dance. That's the first rule of show business. Maybe you don't care anything about that. Well, what do you say?
What else can I say?
Okay. Tommy, get those girls in their places. Carlson, run through that number for Miss Starr to rehearse. Well, move, everybody. Don't stand around. Tommy, change the camera setup. We're going to shoot the number from the beginning. All right, Hopkins, get in there and start dancing.
Now, look, Carrie, could you please just once come into my office without tearing down the place? What now?
I've just seen the first cutting of Dance for a Lady. And you know the high spot of the picture?
All right, you tell me.
The staircase routine that little Star girl did. Sam, that girl's terrific.
I wish you weren't so enthusiastic. It worries me.
She's got youth. She's got grace, appeal. And she's got something Marcia Linden never had. Something inside. Soul.
Now, stop tearing your hair. So what about it?
I want her for my next picture.
You want it for your... Well, all right, Carrie. You never picked wrong yet. I'll take a chance. Go ahead, get it.
That's not so easy.
Huh?
The kid won't even talk to me.
And who could blame her?
And that's where you come in. Sam, you can fix it. The girl says she wants to be an actress. Okay? You get the girl up here and promise her that if she makes one dance picture with me, you'll give her a test with Igor Wolfkin.
Igor Wolfkin?
Sure. He's going to make Joan of Arc pretty soon, isn't he? And if
Joan of Arc? Now, wait a minute, Gary.
I didn't ask you to let the girl play the part. I said you could promise her a test for it.
Oh, so it's like that. I promised the girl so she'll make this picture and then? Nah, it's a dirty trick, Carrie.
Forget it. This acting idea of hers is nonsense. You know, I'm really trying to give the kid a break.
Yeah? Maybe it's more of a break if she don't ever see you again.
What are you talking about?
Sonny Drake and Elise Wilson and Marcia Linden. That's who I'm talking about. They were Carrie Martin discoveries, all of them. And which one of them was happier for it? I know, it's just for business. You think maybe if they fall in love with you, they'll give you a...
Never mind that. Will you promise Sandra Starr that test for Joan of Arc?
The answer is no, Carrie. As a dancer, yes, the girl is okay. For one picture, I'll take a chance. But when you talk about promising her a test for Wolfkin, the answer is positively no, I won't do it.
All right, then I will. I want Sandra Starr in the next picture. I'm not going to be stymied by some crazy idea she has.
Carrie Martin, where anybody else has a heart, you've got a camera. All right, go ahead. But just remember this. If I was me, I wouldn't speak to myself for not firing you before I give you a job.
Just a hamburger, miss?
That's all.
Okay. Look, this is none of my business, girlie, but, well, my hamburgers are the best in town, but even I can't live on just one a day.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
Sure.
Well, just remember this. I run a cash business because I got it. But if things should get tough for you, well, shucks. I came out here to crash pictures myself. I used to have a juggling act on a Keith time. Watch. Da-dum, da-dum, dum, 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 da-da-da. Well, I'm out of practice. But as I was saying, if you should happen to get broke, you got a standing meal ticket in here, and you can pay for it whenever... Oh, excuse me. What'll it be, Bud?
Make mine a hamburger with onions.
One with the works coming up.
Hello, Sandra. Is there a law that says you can't speak to me? Now, look, Sandra.
Hey, Bud, how do you want that hamburger?
Huh? Oh, raw.
Raw?
You heard me. I always eat them that way. Just a Martin disposition.
Huh?
That's right, isn't it, Sandra?
Hey, now look, miss, is this guy bothering you because if he
It's
is...
all right, Joe. It's just Mr. Martin's idea of humor.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Sandra!
Hey, now wait a minute, Bud.
Never mind that. Give me those hamburgers.
Yeah.
Swell. Sandra! Sandra! Hey, wait a minute. Forgot your hamburger. Forgive me for mentioning it, but your house is the other way. I know. I was there looking for you. This hamburger's good. You better eat yours. Now, look, hothead.
Will you please stop following me?